Good evening, folks. Here from Byass Ceramics again. I'm going to show you how to do some fruit. One of the reasons why we're doing lots of YouTube is because while we're all in lockdown, we've got more time, and I miss the teaching, so I thought, well, I'll start doing it on YouTube. So I do hope you're all enjoying it and having a go at home. So here we go. This is what we're going to do today. I'm going to show you how to do, not the butterfly, but the strawberries. So there's a couple of pieces here. Look, there's a teapot that I've done. This is tea for one. It's a lovely teapot that I bought from Country Love Ceramics. So I haven't actually made the teapot, but I'm going to show you how to paint all the pieces.
You can just lift it up a little bit, Rachel, just so they can see, because
Can you see this?
This is where your camera is up here. Rachel forgets where the camera is. I keep having to tell her.
So this is what we're going to do. But I'm going to do it just a little bit different to this one. Because on this I used some tapestry rubber stamps, but now that we've got the sponges, I don't use the rubber stamps as much anymore. And so I'm going to show you how to do this technique with no brushes whatsoever. So that makes it even easier.
We just won't have the bees and things like that.
No, the bees, because the bees were done with rubber stamps. We do have a bee, but it's probably a bit big. And this is another piece that I've done in the same vein, except for instead of using the petal sponges, these petal sponges, I've used the round sponge that I used in the last video when I did the robin. So you can do little cherries. So it could be any fruit that you were doing. But today I'm going to just do the strawberries. So in the kit, we have got these pieces here in the kit. We've got a moon sponge, which is great for loading paint and making like a pattern background. And
if you've seen the videos previously, when we did the Halloween ones, we used it for the moon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we used it for the moon in the Halloween one. And then we've got in the kit, we've got 4 petal sponges, which, as I said, I'm doing strawberries today. But if you look at my brush junkie pot, you can see that I've done the flowers on this pot with the same sponge. And also you could do the other week on one of the YouTubes, I did a mouse with the petal sponge. You could do two of them make a great heart, or 3 of them make a shamrock. So it's, you know, it's used quite a lot of uses for it. We're going to do a chick. Yeah, we're going to do a chick next time as well. A little chick for Easter. So here we go. I'll get cracking. So I'm going to use the moon sponge to start with. So I'm going to load the moon sponge with some slightly watered down blue. I'm using colour to clay. So you can see that it makes quite a nice pattern on the pot. So this is a 8-inch bowl, and we do have them online on sale in a kit form, just on their own. So you can do what you want, but we've done them to paint at home for £40 for 6. And then I'm going to put a little bit more water in it, just to make it a bit, I want it to go kind of out of focus a bit, so it's very soft. So if I put a bit more water on, it will go sort of a bit more cloudy and sort of nice soft blue. Now if you put it on and you don't want much of a pattern at the background, I want it a bit thicker because I'm going to put white flowers on. If you just touched it like that, that's when you get it looking a bit like a moon. Okay, but when you do the moon, I put white. First of all, I do white. I put the white on with the whole of the back of one of these sponges because it's the same size, and then I just press this on top. So I'm not going to do the back now because it's just for the time, so that we can do it quite quickly. So I'm going to start off with doing the strawberry. So I'm going to do the strawberry in 2 out of the 4 sizes. Now this kit is available to YouTubers at a discounted price. If you're a YouTuber and you have subscribed and then you comment underneath this video, your comments and that you would like a code sending. I'll send you a code, and then if you go on to Rachel Byass Ceramics website, in the shop you'll see the top left is the YouTube shop, and you will get this set for £15 instead of 24.
Just go over what's in the set again, Rachel.
In the set you'll get 4 sponges on a stick. You'll get the moon sponge, you'll get a stylus, you'll get the flower set, and you'll get a leaf. So that's a nice little set, and there's lots of things you could do with that. As time goes on, you'll find that if you have the sets, you can do everything that I do.
And you're going to actually chop that.
Yeah.
Chop.
So what I've done with this flower is I've just got a sharp pair of scissors, and I've chopped it so that I've got 3 flowers, and then 3 students can be playing at the same time. And I just find it easier than just doing it like this. But we did it like this just to make it economical for people buying. So I'm going to start with as I say, with the strawberry. So the point of the strawberry would be down. So I'd make sure that these are just slightly moist. Put it straight into the red, pounce it up and down, let it soak into the sponge, and then sometimes I might put a little bit of green on the end, like that. So it would look like that. So you've got red with a bit of green at the end, and that's the strawberry, and I'm going to pop it down. Just give it a little wiggle and take it up, okay? And once probably is enough. You can go over it again if you want. Just put them willy-nilly where you like. I will tell you that these sponges, because they've got a stick inside them, if you pull them apart, the hole, it is a split all the way through. So if it comes and you think, why is there a split there? That's because the sticks are put on, and they're put on with waterproof glue. So you can see that that's done 3 strawberries, and have them just point in different ways. So that's your strawberries on, and then I'm going to go and do the same. So dampen your sponge first, squeeze it out, put on the red and a bit of green, red and green, tap it so that it's sunk in. There we go. And then I maybe put a smaller one by its side. Little push. Put a couple up there. Oops. Oh, I'm going to fib actually. I might have to have a brush. I've just had a thought. Oh no, there are no stems. I'm just thinking if you wanted stems. So, but if you wanted stems, obviously you would need a brush. So I put the strawberries in 2s, like so. Oops, missed that. Rock it back. It's going around the corner. And then I'm going to do some leaves. So the leaves are the same. I've already put a little bit of moisture into the sponge, and I'm going to put some leaves.
I think it's because you're so used to painting with brushes that you thought, where's my paintbrush?
It's got to have a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to have a paintbrush.
Because Rachel is a whiz at brush strokes, as you'll see in some of her other YouTube videos. So yeah, it's that old thing of
yeah,
it makes it feel weird if it's not got a brush.
Yeah, even though the samples have not got any, it hasn't got any brushes, so it's got a couple of just leaves willy-nilly. And then I'm going to go on to the flower now. Now the flower, again, make it a bit damp and put it into the white. And I actually think it might be nice with a tiny bit of pink on the edges. It hasn't in my sample, it's just white, but I want to make this one just slightly different. So I'm going to, there's the white, make it pop at the end, and then with my finger, I'm just going to put just a tiny bit of pink, because that's actually what they are like. And then place the flower down wherever I feel I want a white flower. Load again. Just blow the middle because it's got a hole in the middle. And then make sure it's not sticking out, otherwise it won't make a tight edge. tap the middle with a bit of pink, and then put some pinky white flowers on your piece. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, 6. I need 7. I don't like even numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. Got to have another strawberry somewhere. So we'll find a small. Let's just put one fellow on his own.
Is it a superstition thing?
I don't know. I just think it looks better with odd numbers on. There we go. Oh, that's a bit watery. I'll stuck that in the water. Oh yes, there's water there. This is what happens when you wash your tile and then don't dry it, Rachel. Look. Dear oh dear, that's really wet. I'll put this in a dry place there. Yeah.
And with no tissue. Oh, we have got tissue. There's some over there.
There we go. Okay, put that back down. Okay, better. And then we're going to have some leaves. So have some leaves coming from the flowers. I just might have to have a brush, you know. I feel like these fellas are going to be floating.
Yeah, I thought that's what they're like here.
Yeah, do you know what it is? It's because they've got a calyx, and I'm not sure with no brushes how I'm going to manage a calyx. It's a bit of a challenge, isn't it?
What do you mean, the strawberry?
Yeah, the strawberry has to have a calyx.
But then on this one, you haven't. You've really just used the leaves to put.
No, look, this little bit here. This is the calyx.
Yeah, but that's leaves you've put there.
Oh,
That's the leaf.
but
It's an abstract strawberry.
I'll tell you what it was, the leaf. I could put that in the kit, I suppose. It's a piece of pop-up sponge. I just chopped it and made a little raggy leaf with it, but you can't get pop-up sponge anymore, unfortunately. And it was really a great product. So there we go, it's coming on. See how easy that is. And then the stylus is to put the little pips on your strawberries. And because this is opaque, you'll see these pips. It'll cover up the white, the red underneath. Can you see that? And you can use either end because there's 2 sizes on your stylus that you get at either end. They're different. So they're going to have calyxes. What can I do the calyxes with? I've got to have a piece of pop-up sponge or a brush. There's no 2 ways about it, guys. But I've designed the kit now.
Well, you can be forgiven and you can have a liner to do your calyxes.
Well,
however, I'm sure whoever's doing this will have a brush that they can use to do calyx. If you're so keen to do them, it's a stylized strawberry.
It looks like a red mouse at the moment, just waiting for a tail, which again, you've got to have a liner. So they've all got some little pips. There we go. And then, well, we could cheat a little bit. So here, look, you could use the back of the brush to make your middle of your flower. This has got a lovely round end. This brush comes in the kit that we did earlier today, actually. We've done 2 videos today. And this comes with the robin kit. So it's got, you can see that it's got a nice round end that makes a nice good eye or centre of a flower. So what I'm going to do is give this fella a calyx. So let's have a think. So what you do is quite heavily load the brush. Can you see that? Is it close enough? Yeah. Tip, pressure on and pressure off to a point. Pressure on and pressure off. So you see it had to have one. Pressure on, pressure off. Load with one, tip with another. So tip, smash it down and lift it off. Tip, smash it down and lift it off. Load with the 2 colours again.
So to be fair, if you go for the videos, if you look at the two videos and you just bought a kit from each video, you would actually have everything in both kits that you could use for both.
You would, and the mouse.
And the mouse, yeah.
That we
yeah.
showed the other night. The same kit would apply
to the mouse.
For the mouse. And oh gosh, I'd have to have a look, but it would to a lot, to be honest.
It would.
So tip, smash it down and lift it off, smash it down and lift it off, smash it down and lift it off. And as I've got this brush handy, I have to just probably do some swirly whirls.
Swirls.
I love my swirls, guys. So as I say, I hope you've enjoyed this and that you will subscribe if you haven't already. And then you'll get, it's totally free, then you'll get notifications when I'm doing another one, and I'm getting quite hooked on doing them. I don't think I'll probably ever go back to the normal way of teaching. I've been locked up that long. So the studio is closed, but you can pick up kits. You can click and collect kits. Well, obviously this kit will just go in the post without bisque, or you can have it with bisque. You can have a telephone call, video call to choose your bisque, or you could just do 6 cups and saucers or 6 dishes for £40, which is instead of 75, because you're not getting me teaching. But then if you put the video on, it's as if I'm in the room, and then you can do it at your own pace. And it'd be great if some of you would send me your pictures. Have they all got okay, Lex?
Got one there.
I've got a lonely one with no okay, Lex. That's it. You could do. I'll show you how to do. How many minutes have we done this? Because I don't like to do too long.
16.
16. No, it's not too long. I'll show you how to do a little ladybird. So we'll have a little ladybird on a leaf here. That's the watery pile, isn't it? Is that dry there? Won't do that twice. So we can get the back of the brush. There's my little ladybird. I think I might have 2. Just a little, like a little oval. Just leave those to dry. Okay, and then we'll do some little wiggles while they're drying. So we'll marry this all up together because, as I've said, I think I prefer some stems. Although there isn't stems on that one,
no. But
this is a different one. So I'll give it a little wiggle up here and pull it down. Can you see that? And twist it over. I rather like when you twist the stems over. So not too much, not a blob. Just load the brush so it's all the way through the paintbrush, but not a blob at the end. Keep your fingers upright like this. You can give it a little wiggle and pull it into the strawberry. Then the next one, twist it over the strawberry. So that looks quite cool, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little wiggle, start it off, and twist it over. This is called, I don't know if I said, but I retail this finished. Giving away all my secrets, I must be nuts. But anyway, this is called Strawberry Delight. So if you want to do this, I'll just hope you see where you learnt it. There we go. And then have one here. Give it a little wiggle into there and into there. Maybe just some tendrils. You could curl. When you do these, you take the liner and you pull and you put the pressure on and pressure off. Give it a little swirl.
And you make it look so easy.
Practice. Practice, practice, practice. You've got loads of time. It's locked down. Loads of time.
It is.
So thin the paint a little bit. So pull, pressure on and off as you turn the brush. And use a nice thin brush. So pinky there, upright, pull, and as you come around the corner, put the pressure on and then pressure off.
You can actually, I know it's hard for you to do it, but if you can
higher it.
Oh no.
Oh.
Just do it that way, but what you were doing, you were facing this way instead of facing the camera.
Oh, okay.
So if you can do it facing the camera that way.
So can you see that?
Yeah.
So pull and then put the pressure on as you go around the corner. pressure on as you're going around the corner. It's a bit thicker because it's upright. Okay, so, oh, them naughty ladybirds are still not dry. So I'll put a couple more calexes in while we're waiting for it to dry. Because it looks better if you've actually got some coming off the strawberry as well. Look into the blue. You see the two colours? Because that's what they're like. They hold the fruit in place. Ooh, a bit of red on that, but it doesn't matter. Actually, looks quite interesting. Look, with a bit of red on the brush as well. A happy accident.
I think you might be here a while from waiting for them ladybirds to dry.
I think so. Yeah, I think I'll just have to show you on a wet ladybird. It might blur a little bit, but I'll show you how to do it to finish it off. It's not rocket science. A wee bit of black. Do you like that?
A wee bit of black, not a little bit of black. Just it's a Scottish black this time.
I wonder actually if I just take a bit of tissue and I just try to blot them out a bit so I can. Oh, watch it. It'll probably look more like a snail. Oh, yeah, it did it. Did it? There you go. Impatient or what? So here we have the black. Nice fine liner. Can you see that? Yeah. Put a line down his back. And we'll have a line down his back.
Thought they were women. Ladybirds.
Oh. Well, I'm sure there must be two sexes.
There must be a
Or we wouldn't have any more.
Oh, what would you call that then? A lady man?
Hang on. Hang on. Lady man. That's right. Yeah, we had that when we went to Tunisia. No, it was Lady Boys.
Oh, yeah.
And they were dressed up on stage. So as girls when they were boys. Right. So with the stylus, take the slimmest end of your stylus and put a tiny bit of black on, and carefully put in some spots. Don't reload. Even take some off if you feel it's not small enough. There you've got some ladybirds. And if you wanted, you could band it. You could, actually I think a bit of royal blue would bring that together so that you focus into the piece. What could we do that with? We'll do that with the sea sponge again. Not the sea sponge. The moon sponge. We don't have sea sponges anymore. So just tap, 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 tap. And this will make your eyes go to the focus on the actual plate itself. It's a bit like a frame. Can you see that just finishes it off, yeah? And what then? Then we'll just spray it so we can see what it looks like. So this is just a spritzer with water in.
Do you want me to do it while you're holding it? Just still. If you hold up to the camera.
So that shows you what it's going to look like when it's finished. So you can see how deep the colours will become once the glaze has hit it. Okay, so yeah, that looks really nice, Strawberry Delight. So if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. Please do comment below that you would like the code sending for the kit. If you feel that you've got most of these things, there might be one thing you need, I will be putting them individually in the description above, and then you can go to the site and just buy the one thing that you happen to need. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.